Hello, it's your boy KB20 Swag here, back with another video, and I kind of have something to get off my chest, and I'm about to sneeze. And I wanted to wait till before the new year, but pretty pointless now. But when I made that best of 2019 video, which is what you're kind of seeing here, there were a lot of problems. The number one being that it wasn't really how my year went. Gaming wise, YouTube wise, it is, but everything else, it really wasn't. So I decided to talk to you about the real me, behind the camera, behind the screen, the real 2019 of my life. And basically my life in general for the past, since middle school, so I'm about to say about 6 years. Okay, here you go. Hi, how are ya? So, I swore to never write my problems out on paper because I always go too far and lose track of what I've been writing, but I always stutter when I make videos and I'm terrible at writing scripts, so first time for everything. So, I had the brightest idea when I was in 10th grade to write a little book as an archive, like a daily journal of every single day of my life in 10th grade. And I still have the book. I wrote it in every day, all the good and bad stuff, and that kind of did everything the wrong way. I was bullied a lot in middle school, and I had a best friend who betrayed me. Instead of helping me, he completely just abandoned me. And I was bullied a lot for it. I couldn't take it back eventually. Well, why I'm saying this, I eventually did make friends in middle school. I'm not saying I didn't have any at the end. I just didn't have any at the beginning, so I wrote that down. And everything was fine until high school ended. And we kind of had to separate. And my high school experience in general, I personally hated it. Actually, my middle school I really hated more. High school was bad due to my friends leaving, and I had trust issues. After middle school, I developed really bad personal trust issues. Like, I didn't trust you until, like, years. I didn't want to talk to you outside of school, rarely. I didn't want to hang out with you. I just wanted to be alone. And I did for many years. I was so afraid to talk to people it became second nature to me. It's like I barely remembered even attempting to try to do it. Due to really bad stuff. Mostly that only affected me. And I remember one time was I had a crush on this girl, and just for me not talking to her, I was bullied, and the whole 10th grade, because 10th grade was during the time, I was complete pussy throughout the whole entire, just that like couple of months. It was really irritating. It lasted for about like a good chunk of the school year. So I decided to just fake it and go along with it, just to cover the pain up. And yeah, that didn't really work out so good. So in 10th grade, one day, I just couldn't take it anymore, and I tried to kill myself. I tried to do it with, it doesn't really matter how I did it, but a person did save me, of course. He's actually one of my good friends now. What else is there? So, the reason I'm making this now is because I kind of had the guilt, just the guilt inside of me that I tried to attempt just warming and ruining my life. Second and beating minute after that has been completely nightmares. I had sleeping problems, I had nightmares, I couldn't even barely eat. I refused to eat breakfast, lunch, and rarely dinner. Like, I just really hated myself for that for so many years of time. My parents were not the problem. Don't put them in this. They're perfectly fine. Hey, nobody's perfect. If everyone was perfect, then we wouldn't have traffic. I hated my life so much. I kept reliving that day in my mind. I tried to run away from my problems by thinking of many things. I tried to run away from my house, but I thought about it and there's nowhere for me to go. I just needed space. I just needed people to be quiet. And to be honest, if I died, if I actually died at any time in the 12th grade, at any time in my life, I wouldn't even mind it. I wouldn't even personally mind if I died. I didn't care anymore. I didn't want to care anymore. It was just that, man. I didn't really care. I just said to myself, what's the point? And that was just it. Which just what was the point if it just kept telling me, if my existence and my head just kept telling me, wow, you really attempted this, you should have just finished it. Why didn't I just finish it? That was my life through 12th grade. It started in 10th grade, developed in 9, and kept assaulting my brain for 12th grade. I'm like a stalker almost. So, to deal with my problems and keep me alive to the day I am, I made YouTube videos because watching YouTube inspired me. It kept making me laugh, kept making me funny. I didn't really watch YouTube growing up that much as a kid. Rarely, like really rarely, because my internet was really bad at my house. And it inspired me to make my own. I didn't expect it to be instant, especially now in 2019. And Kappa, fuck Susan. But I did almost everything to make people happy. That was my goal for my videos. It's not because of ad revenue. It's not because of copyright or anything. It's because I just wanted to make people happy. That was my goal, just to make people happy. You go to a YouTube video or a stream, you'd be like, hey, that was funny. That was just my end goal. And I was really personal and tried to be happy about that. And I don't regret it. Just the feeling, I don't know, like, I don't know what I want to do with my life, but the fact that I can create something funny, with editing, with something incredible, even if it's lame, even if it's just the simplest of splitting a cutscene, it's something I made that I feel like it's really cool and amazing, and putting it on YouTube for anyone to see, it's just really cool. I love that. I personally loved that for so many years. Sorry, I kind of have a sick throat, so if I sound bad in the video, but it was just really cool and amazing and funny to me. So this is gonna be my last video forever. It's not because of views or anything, it's just because I've been feeling this way for so many years. Since 6th grade, and since I'm a senior, well, since I graduated, it's been about 7 or 6, counting 2020. And I'm tired of just really feeling worthless every single day, hating myself, regretting my life and decisions, feeling like I can't do anything without even trying, being afraid of literally everything. I used to want to drive. I always wanted to drive a Camaro, but I'm too scared. I always wanted to drive a Mustang or something. I'm too scared. I'm afraid to fly a plane. I'm afraid to do anything. I'm nearly afraid to basically hang out with my friends. And it hurts me. So, I'm gonna go off the grid for a while. I'm sorry for all the trouble. I'm closing all social media. I'll be fine. Trust me. I just gotta find my way. So I love you all. To my personals, Paris, these people know who they are. Paris, Payne, Kevon, Lori, just there's so many. I can't, and all the people on Team Agent. I mean, I know I'm not a part of the team, but you guys are cool, and everyone that's really been pushing this way. I really do respect it, and I really do appreciate it, and everything you've really done so far. And that's all the script. There are a lot of moments that I 100% agree with, 100% love, but I'm tired of hating myself every day. It hurts. It honestly hurts. I'm tired of having these sleeping problems. It's not because of me staying up all night playing video games or anything else like that. It's just the opposite. I just can't physically sleep. I don't want to have these nightmares again. I want to change. I don't want to look at an obstacle and say like, hey, that's cool, and say, no, that's going to be bad. There are a plethora of times I wanted to attempt something, and I just fail. I just completely fail by just not even giving myself a chance. And it's because I hate myself. So I decided that I want to change that. I might come back or not, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later, and have yourself a nice time. Have yourself a good new year. How was your new year and everything? Everything's good, whatever. And see you later. Bye.